Hello there. I'm going to show you how you can use this wonderful value for money foot pedal made by ActitioN, which I bought from his Hungarian company, and it's really good value for money. And I bought it because I'm currently using my HELIX on, as you can see, a stand or a coffee table to be precise, because I like to be able to tweak knobs and whatever from a normal, comfortable height. So how can you get the best worlds of not having to stoop down and yet still stomp away with your feet? Well, you have to buy something else to put on the floor, and that's what I did. Now, here's the problem with using this particular unit. It's connected, by the way, via USB into a hub, which is down there somewhere. The hub is controlled with the iPad here as the host. So the Helix is connected to the hub and into the iPad. So this is like an iPad-based rig. I'm using an app which is essential called MIDIFlow. And what MIDIFlow is doing is it receives the MIDI CC command from the ActitioN device down here, which basically has hardwired MIDI CC commands going out. There's no app to configure it in lots of wonderful ways. It's a cheap unit. The only way you can switch between modes is by pushing on the stomps. And it has two modes, program change mode, and it has a CC mode. And you can also, by pressing and holding down each stomp for I think 10 seconds, flip a stomp from being latch mode to momentary mode. I have them all set in momentary mode. If you go into latch mode, the LEDs will light up, but it's actually easier just not to have the LEDs on, and everything is kind of momentary down there. So if you can see the screen here, this is MIDIFlow, and I've got two pages set up, or two presets. One is for snapshots, and the other one is for bypasses. And what you have to do, if I press a stomp down here, you'll see that this wonderful app MIDIFlow tells you what's coming out of the MIDI controller. And in the middle, I've got this transform step. And if I open that up, what I have got, if you just click down, is I have got all of the MIDI CCs that are going out of my ActitioN Foot unit, and I'm remapping each one of them to the appropriate MIDI CC message that is in the MIDI implementation table for the Helix here. I won't go into, well, I'll show you one of the steps, for example. There's loads of stuff here. What's important if you ever buy this app, and you will need an app like this to transform the MIDI that's coming out of the ActitioN box if you buy this box. They're made in Hungary, and they're really good value for money. They're sold on eBay. You have to have it in latch mode. I'm just not going to bother about this too much. You can find out yourself. But the key thing is that you need a preset to be configured. But I'm going to put these presets online on the forum, etc. So people can just use these presets if they happen to want to buy this ActitioN box, because you will need something like this. So basically, I've got one preset which is going to control the bypasses for the different. Okay, I've got. You can't see it well. Sorry about that. So if I just try to get both units, I use my foot to stomp through. And if you look now here, you can see that it is in fact working as planned. It says, there we go. So basically, I've got this raised up, but I've got the best of both worlds now by using this ActitioN controller here, just to flip through stomps when I want to use my feet. It would be nice if Line 6 had some CC commands that it could receive to flick up and down things like the presets, but there isn't one. But the most important thing is the snapshot. So I'll now show the other page, which is the snapshot one, and it's similar to the last one, except here, if you go in to the mappings, you'll see that all the MIDI CCs coming out of the stomp are all now mapped to the same MIDI CC, because MIDI CC message number 69 is the MIDI CC message that you need for the HELIX in order to switch snapshots. And what you do is each CC has its own value, and this is kind of how it looks. So what you have to do to make this work is that you have to set it up so that both for the off position, when it sets up the off information, and for the on information, you put the right value in, which is 1 or 2 or 0. It goes from 0 to 7 for the 8 snapshots. So it was a bit of a pain to set up the snapshot, but I've done it. So if I now flip to showing the snapshots, I know you can't see very well, excuse the camera, it's a Logitech camera, it's not responding very well to the lights. But now if I use my foot pedals, hopefully now, what it's now flipping through is snapshots. And I've set it up for just the 8 snapshots, and it's working correctly. So I can now use this ActitioN board at my however I want. I can use it either to switch snapshots, and I can also use it to, if I want to just turn off and on various effects. I think mostly I'll be using this for snapshots.